It's week 6 of the 2026 season, and we'll see the Cowboys leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The numbers for McCaffrey last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw there complete to Myers. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback. Throwing to start the drive. Graves. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now a play fake here on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The Cowboys at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Off play action. Graves. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake. Graves. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Graves. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. After right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to...
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Off play action. Graves. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
On 4th down, Graves. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. Big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Cowboys have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Fields on first down. Open man is Myers. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. He'll get it inside the 20, and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Through one quarter, 14-7. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. He's at the 40. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Sam Sloman for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. The partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now a throw here to his running back. And some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. Here's Fields. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Graves. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Off the play fake. Graves. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess you have to wait to try to pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Off play action. Graves. Yeah, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Anthony Schwartz, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And they lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. From the 10. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts them in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Off the play fake. Graves. Caught on a slant. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal. Off play action. Graves. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. From the 10. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yes.
Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And the route is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this two-show pass.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Graves escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Off play action. Graves. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. The rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. From the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. He's got the connection to Moore. Room here to run. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 70 yards. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are able to at least get one score back. Point after, right down the middle. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Graves. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake, Graves. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. A final shot before break. Graves. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Cowboys to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Cowboys just continue to roll. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Fields.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
To throw is Fields.
Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Fields. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. He's got it.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Graves.
Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Off play action. Graves. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. DK Metcalf, 35 yards. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On first down, it's Fields.
And now here's another interception.
Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense.
He's got a man complete. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. DK Metcalf. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. From the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
And this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us, 2nd and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions. Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Graves. And that is incomplete. That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. Back now in Arlington. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability. Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
On 1st and 10, Graves. And it's a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. A beautiful fake. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
From the 50, here's Fields.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Fields.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They had a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
To throw again, Graves. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Operating from the gun, Graves. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just held on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So out now come the Cardinals.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again.
On the move past the 40. Still on his feet.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them,
"Hey, one puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way." And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Fields on first down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Point after, right down the middle, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing again. Graves. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Graves.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw again.
And he is caught by Lamb.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is caught. And he's brought down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play to match their firepower.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And one last throw here for Fields.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides.
It's another one. We got another one.